there, it's Laura Rael, and today I am sharing the next video in my 100 Days of Scrapbooking Challenge. Today I'll be sharing layouts 31 through 40. And if you're wondering what this challenge is, you can check out the first video in this 100 Days series where I explain more about the challenge and why I'm doing it. Layout 31 is this beautiful photograph of my autistic sister, and we don't get very many great photographs of her because she doesn't tend to want to look at the camera and smile, and I loved that I was able to capture this one day when we were sitting on the trampoline together. I used some big stickers from Mambi, Me and My Big Ideas, to write out half of my title, the Hey Baby, and then I added thickers to write sister. So my title is Hey Baby Sister. It's on this really busy floral background paper, which I adore. And because of that, I tried to keep it a fairly simple layout. I just layered my photo on top of some white and black and white cardstock. And then I added a cluster of embellishments down here with a cute succulent, this cute You Are So Loved die cut that I made out of a rub-on transfer, and then this cute little puffy sticker that says XOXO. Layout 32 is this old throwback picture of me and one of my friends from when I was living in Virginia. Again, I used some of my Mambi big stickers on this layout, trying to use up everything in my stash. And I love how it turned out. I love this red foil. I don't know if you can see that it is shiny, but it is. It's metallic red, and I love it. It also gave me the perfect opportunity to use up some of my We Are Memory Keepers stickers, these cute bobby pins, and this lipstick. I am sorry if you hear my dogs going crazy in the background. My boyfriend just got home from work and they get so excited when he comes home every day. On to layout 33, I have this really blurry photograph of me and one of my old best friend's daughter. And this is back when I was living in Virginia, maybe 6 or 7 years ago, and cell phone cameras weren't as advanced as they are now, and when you took a picture at night, this is what you would get, like very grainy, very blurry, not a whole lot of detail. But I loved this photograph, and I love the huge smiles we both have that show how happy we are hanging out together. And so I just used my thickers to kind of spell out the title that reflects why I'm using a low quality picture in the layout, and it's blurry cell phone photos with you. And I love that. This picture was taken at fall, so I have this playing in the leaves. I also added some yellow flower stickers to the layout to kind of bring in the sunflower theme that happens in fall. And then I added some cute little houses down here. And the reason I did that is because it reminds me of the time when I lived in Virginia. So it was like when I lived close to her. I used some cute little word stickers down here. Again, tore some pattern paper and layered it on top of my white cardstock. And that is my layout 33. Layout 34 from my 100-day challenge has got to be one of my favorites. I really wanted to use up some of my Project Life cards as well as a lot of my embellishments. So I used a new technique in this layout by making a grid where I just use different squares and rectangles around my page to frame my photo in the middle. And you can see I use lots of stickers and thickers to complete the page, and I love how it turned out. Moving on, we are now to layout 35, and I absolutely love this layout. And the technique that I tried on this page was using some of my acrylic paints for the background, and I have this beautiful textured white cardstock, and I just added a lot of white paint to some blue paint and some pink paint. And I used a card, like a credit card or a library card, to just smear the paint across the page. And I have blue on this half, and then I have pink on this half. And I love how it turned out. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's very subtle, and it just looks amazing. And I also drew some stars around the page with a black pen, and I love how that's an easy way to add embellishments without spending any money on buying an embellishment pack. And that's also a technique I use in another one of my layouts from a previous video in this challenge series. And then I stacked up on some of my stickers. I used lots of little hearts and star stickers around the page right there. This floral sticker, I also used another one of my chipboard frames here. And this I'll be yours and you'll be mine sticker, kiss me chipboard sticker, and some ephemera of different flowers, and this XOXO. Topped it off with some stickers up here. This page came together slowly because it took a long time for the paint to dry, but I love how it turned out, and I love the photographs that I used on it of me and my boyfriend, and I love how simple and feminine it is. Here is layout 36 from my 100 Days of Scrapbooking Challenge. And in this layout, I chose to use the new technique of scrapbooking a ton of smaller photos instead of scrapbooking larger photos. Usually I'll scrapbook a 3x4 photo or a 4x6 photo, and there will only be 1 or 2 photos on the page. So for this one, I printed off a ton of pictures from a trip to Florida that I took to visit my family and friends a couple years ago. And they are printed off in a 1.5 or 2 inch square size. And I fit 8 of them onto this page, and I layered them on top of this white cardstock that is matted with this light blue cardstock. And I love how that makes it look like horizontal photo strips. So that was one new technique that I tried in this page. This page was also one of my most time-consuming pages because I used my cutting tool to cut the title out of the white cardstock down here, and it says vacay. And then I layered pattern paper on the back, a different pattern paper for every single one of the letters in my title. And then I finished it off with some beautiful stickers around the page, and I adore the colors in this one. There's lots of pastels and bright colors and lots of white space. So despite everything that's going on, I feel like the photographs really grab your attention and everything looks really great, I think, in this one. This is one of my absolute favorites. Layout 37 is this beautiful layout of my cat, and I have 2 photos of him printed off in black and white, and then I used some thickers to spell out meow and a cute little cat sticker, a stamp. I had a really busy pattern paper for the background, and so I just kept it very simple with a couple of heart embellishments, and that was it for this page. This is layout 38. It's another one that I absolutely adore. This was the first time in this series that I had actually ripped up a ton of pattern paper to create different pattern paper on the side of a layout. I also used one of my favorite techniques, the creating a diagonal eyesight line across the page, and I love the different pattern papers that are torn and adhere to the white cardstock on this side. And I used a ton of pretty little cutouts here and florals from Paisley Press, which is a digital shop, and I just printed them off and then I fussy cut them out, which is quite a bit of work, but I love them and I love how it turned out. This is a photo of me playing with a cute little rescue dog on my college campus. And there is a local rescue here in Charlotte that does this really cool program where they bring all of their puppies to my college campus, and you can rent a puppy, and for $5 you get to play with a puppy in the common yard for 15 minutes. And it is a great way to help relieve stress when college students are in the middle of finals, and it is a great way for the rescue to make a ton of money. And it's really awesome. They'll usually have like 10 puppies out there, and they're always busy, and the puppies love getting all these people to play with, and it socializes them, which is great for adoption later down the road. So I really wanted to make this photograph the center of attention, and I think I did pretty well with that by using these green flowers to frame it, which highlights the green in this photo, and then also the black hearts here that bring out the black in my sweatshirt and all the white everywhere that brings out the white in the puppy. On to layout 39. This one is very simple. I use a Me and My Big Ideas big sticker and just a couple of embellishments here with some journaling about how much I love the city of Charlotte and that I moved here 4 years ago. All right, last layout for this video. We have layout number 40 for my 100 Days of Scrapbooking Challenge. This layout is a photo of me and my autistic baby sister, and we went on a walk when I was down in Florida this year, and there's a beautiful flower from our walk that we took. In an effort to use up some of my thickers that don't quite have all of the alphabets there to create a title, I used two different alphabets here, two different thickers. One is a dark gray glitter and the other one is a silver glitter. And it says stop and smell the flowers with this cute little ampersand. And then I also took these cute little periods from the thicker pack to create these dots all over the page. And then there's a cute little glitter flower up there with some journaling here. I hope you have enjoyed seeing layouts 31 through 40 in my 100 Days of Scrapbooking Challenge. If you like this challenge and this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more. And if you want to see process videos on any of my layouts, just leave me a comment below and let me know that you want to see a process video and I will start recording those for you. Thank you so much for watching and I hope you guys have a great day.